certain races, they're more prone to crime, etc., etc. That statement is pointing to something like racism, right? The color of our skin, whether a person gets 9 years or 1 year is based on the color of our skin, get hanged or don't get hanged solely because of that. I don't agree.
It is true that on death row, they are overwhelmingly Malay or Indian. There's a disproportionate overrepresentation of ethnic minorities. It's not as simple as saying, oh, it's direct racism, right? Because I think it's a bigger social question of which communities get policed more bias or even unconscious bias and prejudice within systems, whether there are certain people and communities being more vulnerable. Like when we say that, oh, there's overwhelmingly ethnic minorities on death row, people immediately assume that what I'm saying is, oh, the judges must be racist and only sentencing them to death because of their race. I'm not saying something as simplistic as that. I think there's a bigger picture there.
Then what are you accusing? Because that's what I heard.
So I'm saying that there are certain communities where there's just much more surveillance and policing, so the chances of you getting caught is higher also. When you get caught, what resources you can afford also, like if you're from a rich family, you can hire a very good lawyer compared to no lawyer or court-appointed lawyer.
Does it apply to people across all races? If you have the resource, you get a lawyer. If you don't have...
Yes, but also that we do see that race is an intersectional issue with class and poverty. Like there's also overrepresentation of minorities.
More of them are. More of that race is in prison.
Low-income families. It's not equal.
But that's more of a social issue than...
It is a social issue. I don't think that's different.
But what I heard was, correct me if I'm wrong, that let's say for example 10 Chinese go for trafficking, 10 Indians go for trafficking, more of the Indians will get death penalty than the Chinese. Was that what you meant? Because that's what I heard. Okay.
No.
Just want to clarify that.